lady, and she was a journalist. She was raped and killed. And then these criminals were caught by the police. And then all the news was being updated in the news channels, and the breaking news was coming out. So I was watching the news, and in the news it was written like this: the criminals were caught and they confessed that they are addicted to pornography from their childhood. They were addicted to pornography from their childhood days. And therefore, when they saw one lady alone in a lonely place, they could not control themselves. They went and raped her and killed her. Now they repent. Now they cry. I remember some years ago, another news. One boy, he went to the police station and surrendered himself. And the police caught him because he had blood and some other things in his hand. So police caught him and asked him, "What did you do?" Then he said, "I killed a girl." And the girl was only 7 or 8 years old. And the girl was from his neighborhood. What did he do? He took this girl to a lowly place and raped and killed. And then this boy was caught and the police questioned him, and then he admitted one thing: he is addicted to watching pornography. So when he was addicted to pornography, when he saw a small girl, he could not control himself, because his conscious mind is full of dirty things, subconscious mind is full of dirty things, even the unconscious mind is full of dirty things. The moment he sees a small child, all the dirty things comes back to the conscious mind and takes control of his body, and he is not able to control. My dear brothers and sisters, these things are very dangerous aspects. We need to be aware of it. Therefore, you have to be very careful about what you see, what you hear, and what you enjoy. Because through the 5 senses of your body, these are the doors of your inner wounds. The 5 senses are the doors. Your eyes, your nose, smell, your taste, your hearing, your touch. These are the 5 senses through which that negative and positive things comes inside of your body. The more you feed negative, the mind will be full of negative. The more you feed positive, your mind and body will be full of positive. Therefore, what you watch, you have to be very careful. The other day, I was watching a video which was sent by my friend. This is very important video. You must have watched it in the YouTube. This is very famous. One mentalist is controlling the whole crowd. The video goes like this. It's a real video. This is a reality show that was coming in a TV. There was more than 200, 300 people sitting in the gallery. And they were all given a small piece of paper. And then he said, "I'm going to control your mind. And now when I tell you, you have to take the pencil and draw a picture. And after the drawing, you keep the picture down. Don't show to me. Only when I tell you, you have to show me." Then there was another anchor next to him. Another anchor next to him. And he told the anchor who is standing next to him and said, "You also go and draw a picture, but only when I tell." And he said, for example, when you draw, I'll give you some examples of drawing. So accordingly, you can draw whatever you want, but I will show you some examples. And then he drew one picture of Superman, the symbol of the Superman. Yes, you know the S, and there is a symbol of the Superman. He drew that and showed in front of the people and said, "This is one example," and he showed the picture. And everybody saw that. Then he drew one picture of the cross, one cross, and said, "This is another picture, another example." Then he showed Eiffel Tower, you know the Eiffel Tower in Paris. He drew that picture. And then it looks like an A like this. And he showed that picture and said, "This is another symbol, another example." Then he drew one picture with the R, rabbit, a picture of the rabbit. He wrote R, and then 2 ears, and then one tail, something like this. And then he drew one picture of the rabbit, and he showed to the people and said, "This is another example." Then he said, now only 30 seconds. Now you have to draw the picture. Everybody get up and draw the picture. And everybody got up. They drew the picture very fast, 30 seconds. And after that, they kept the picture down. Then he looked at the man, the anchor who is sitting next to him, asked him, the picture that you draw is this. And he showed a picture that was a star. A star. And then the anchor, he took his picture and showed in front of the crowd. In fact, it was a star. Then he asked the people, one by one, kindly stand up. One person got up and he said, you also drew the star. Then he took the picture, it was a star. Then he told another person, get up and show your picture. And he was also had drawn a picture of star. Then he said, you will be shocked. All of you show your pictures. And everyone showed the picture. Everyone had drawn the star. Because he told them, this is what you have drawn. And everybody was showing star. And then he said, I was controlling your mind. I knew this is what you're going to draw. And that's why I've already told this is what your picture is going to be. And he said, without your knowledge, I was controlling your mind. Without your knowledge, I was controlling your mind. How? He had already given some suggestions. What was the suggestion? The first one, yes. Superman, yes. Second picture was cross. Cross means it is T. Third picture was Eiffel Tower, A. Fourth picture was rabbit, R. S-T-A-R. Though he did not say S-T-A-R star, but without even they know, he had already suggested these 4 letters in their mind, and they were controlled by his suggestions, and they all drew the picture of star. Now, this is how human beings are working. Their mind is working. If that's the case, I'm going to tell you something very, very dangerous. That is this. Your children are maybe addicted to computer games, some videos, some other pictures, some computer games or something. In every game, there are so many symbols, so many signs. Yes, or sometimes yes, or maybe skull, maybe a scorpion, maybe some other pictures. We don't know the reason why these pictures are there. But each picture is suggesting something to your mind. Each letter is suggesting something to your mind. And after some time, somebody who is sitting in America is going to control your child who is sitting in your personal room. Somebody, a multinational company who is producing these kinds of videos and video games and other things, who are sitting in America or Japan or China or other countries, they are going to control your children who are sitting in your home. Mother and father will have no control. That they will control. You must have heard about some computer games which has destroyed so many children. Even some people even committed suicide because of the computer games. My dear brothers and sisters, this is how human beings work. This is very important to know. I remember some time back, it came in the newspaper. A child who was studying in the 4th grade. He is running after all the girls and pulling their skirts. And he is removing their clothes. He is only studying in the 4th grade. It's maybe 5 or 6 years old. He was trying to remove the skirts of the girls. And the girls went and complained to the teacher. And then teacher caught this child and asked many questions. It came in the newspaper. They asked the child, why are you doing like this? What did you do? Then this child said, afterwards the child confessed to the teachers, because every time when he sleeps, his father and mother goes to the parlor and watch dirty videos, movies, porn videos. And this child, one day, when the parents went to watch the videos, they were sitting in the parlor, sitting on the chair and watching the videos, both of them. This child came from behind. They were so immersed in the video, they did not see the child coming. And the child slowly came and sat under the chair. And they are sitting on the chair watching. Child watched everything sitting under the chair. And this child started continue watching like this every time. But the parents are not aware of it. Later, this child, the moment this child sees someone, he is trying to remove the clothes. This came in the newspaper. My dear brothers and sisters, this is how the mind works. Our minds are very delicate, my dear brothers and sisters. Whatever that we are feeding in our mind, it is going to work in our mind and come back to you. It will come back to you.